Am I the only one who thinks a braid out requires trust, patience and prayers? I mean, our natural hair do deserve that, but at the end of the day, the braid out either gives main character or it gives disappointment that you were not planning for. If you would like to know how I achieved this braid out, since I feel braid out is now back in the natural hair styles, and since summer is right around the corner, it's definitely a summer hairstyle. Just stay tuned while I also talk about some things that bother me in this chit chat session. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Glory. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, I'm going to be sharing how I achieved my braid out. I'm going to give tips on how you can achieve yours to avoid disappointment. And I'm also going to talk about one of the things that people do that bother me. I'm starting off the braid out on freshly washed hair. I washed my hair about 2 days ago. If you've not seen the video on how I wash my hair, it's the last video prior to this one, so please check it out after you watch this video. So I'm going to go in with this clove and fenugreek water, spray that on my hair. Since my hair is already dry from wash day, I'm just going to wet it a bit. One of the best tips for having the perfect braid out is to have or to do your braid out on dampened hair. I'm going to use this Auntie Jackie's Curlala cream. It's a curling cream. Instead of using gel, I decided to try this, and that was the only product I used on my hair. And I also went in with my brush or my detangling brush to detangle my hair slightly, because it's very important that you detangle your hair when you're trying to do a braid out. The next tip I'm going to give about braid out is when you're braiding your hair, try as much as possible to braid without borrowing from each section. So even if one section may seem smaller, just braid that down up until you get to the end of the braid, and then you can make a twist. So for this braid out, I just sectioned it in 3 parts and braided my hair. One thing I would advise is do not borrow hair. Yes, that's the best way to put it. Do not borrow hair, just braid it down. When you get to the end, you can join the 2 smaller sections, make a twist, and then make a bantu knot at the end of the hair. That's a good way, or that's the perfect way to achieve a braid out where the ends do not look very empty and the braid out also looks full as well. The bantu knot just gives that curls at the end, or should I say fullness. What I'm trying to say is you wouldn't have like strands of hair poking out. But if you just do a braid out and leave the ends like that, depending on how your ends are, if you have healthy ends, that's fine. For me, I have some strands of hair from heat damage that I trimmed off, but I just wanted my hair to look, you know, curly at the ends, which was why I ended up doing the bantu knot. And I always do a bantu knot whenever at the ends of my braid out, whenever I want to achieve a perfect braid out. So if you do this, or if you follow these tips, I'm pretty sure your braid out is going to come out perfect. Another tip I'm going to share is do not use too many products, because that may weigh down your hair and it's just not going to look cute. Okay, we're trying to look cute with our natural hair, not weigh down our natural hair. So that was why I did not use that many products. I just used the curling custard and that was it. You can also use oil. I think if you want shine, next time I would do my braid out, I would use a little bit of oil just to add shine to my hair. But for this one, I only used the curling custard, which still came out okay. So while I braid the final braid, let's just talk, or let's chit chat a bit, since we're starting this chit chat session of things that bother us or me, however you guys want to see it. But have you guys ever been told you look like someone, or be called someone's name that you look nothing alike? If I could get $1 for how many times people have told me, oh Glory, you look like this person, and then I see the picture, I'm just like, where? The person is pretty, they're beautiful, but like I don't see any similarities. Maybe we probably have an afro, or we're both dark skinned or something, I don't know. But I've been told so many times since I was a teenager. There's so many people that have told me I look like certain people, and when I look at these people, I don't see any resemblance. Take for example, a few weeks ago I had this gig, modeling gig for Runway. There was this other black girl, well, she's mixed, who was there as well. She also had an afro, but she's like a light-skinned girl. Why are they like explaining certain things and the guy yells out my name like Glory? I'm like, yes, what did I do? I was trying to listen. What did I do? And whenever he yells like that, it means you're probably doing something wrong, or you're talking while he's talking, or you're making a mistake in the thing he's trying to explain to us. So he yelled my name. I'm like, what did I do? I know I did not do anything. He proceeds to meet the other girl, because I think she made a mistake or something. So I'm thinking to myself, we look nothing alike. Even our afros were shaped in different ways. Mine was round, she had like a side part afro. Her hair is like burgundy brown, mine was black. So there's nothing similar in how we look. And this is not the first time this has happened. Like multiple times when we are having like a runway show with the other black models, the guy yells my name and he's trying to talk to other models, and I'm just like, why is my name the mistake here? Why? This is my hair all braided up. I went in with the hair growth oil on my edges due to, you know, the hair loss I experienced, but this is what the braid looks like. So it's braided and at the ends there's a bantu knot. I left that in for about a day and I am here to take it down. I'm just going to put some or apply some oil on my fingertips to create slip on the hair when I'm taking down the braids, because I don't want the braids to freeze up even before I separate them. So that's a tip I would give. Make sure your fingertips are a bit oily just so it has that slip while taking down your braids. When it comes to taking down your braids, try to find the parts to take them down easily. Remember how I mentioned earlier to make the braids without borrowing hair? Yes, so since you didn't borrow hair, it will be way easier to take down the braids. You can just find each section and then keep pulling it out, and you're going to see how easy it will be to take down the braids. Sometimes you can even pull on two sections and it unravels itself. I think if I had used oil in my braid out, it would have been way easier, but it still works. Like I did this in this section, I believe I did it in this section and it definitely works. So that's an easy way to take out your braids. Do not use a rat tail comb. The best way is to use your fingers with oil on the tips and just take out the braid. That's just going to avoid so much frizz. It's going to make it easier for you to actually take out the braids. Back to my conversation, like I was saying, I don't think it's just the mistake of the guy when he yelled out my name. I think they just group us into one. I don't know how to explain it, because when it came to the photographers, there was a particular photographers from that same fashion show that kept tagging her in pictures of me. The photographer was taking pictures backstage, so when she was uploading them on Instagram, she kept tagging her in pictures of me, and she sent the tags to me. She's like, girl, I think this photographer thinks we are the same person. I'm like, how? Like literally your pictures are on Instagram, they can see this is not the same person, so how are you making that mistake? I mean, I understand the guy's point or the guy's perspective, because there are so many models, he has to remember so many names, so sometimes the way he may have categorized it is the black models, this name and this name. But like a situation of Instagram where you can literally go on the person's profile and see that this is not the same person, there's no excuse for that. And that has happened so many times where people comment under my post and be like, oh, I think you look like this person. Then I go on the page, I'm trying to find the similarities. Sometimes we might just have similar body type or facial structures, but there's nothing similar in how we look. But I do understand that, and I'm just curious to know if you guys get that and how often do you get that. Like I said, if I had $1 for the number of times people have told me I look like someone and didn't find any similarities, maybe we may just be slim and dark skinned, no other similarities, I mean, I would probably have over $1,000 right now, literally. But anyways, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you guys experience something like that or not? And how often do you get that? Let's go back to the hair conversation. I'm just separating the hair and twisting the ends because I'm trying for it to not look separated. So when I separate the ends, some of them it might work, it might not work for some. I just separate it and try to twist the ends so it doesn't look too shabby. I went ahead to use a pick to pick out the lines I may have used for my braiding pattern, so I just picked it out so it just covers up. And I also went ahead to change the part because I feel when I have like full afro hair out, I look way better with the side part. That's just my thoughts. That's just something I figured out. I look better with a side part than with a middle part, but with like straight wigs, straight hair, I look way better with the middle parts. That's my thought. So I went ahead, changed the part and came back to show you guys the final result. This is the final look. This is what my hair looks like. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, feminine, simple, elegant, not doing too much, just simple braid outs that we can all achieve on our natural hair. Would you try out a braid out on your natural hair? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoyed my mini chit chat sessions. If you guys want me to continue you? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.